welcome to the broadcast. So what I wanted to do was to share with you a few things. If you can hear the generator, it's outside going because we are still out of electric. Now, mind you, I've got loads of kerosene lamps going. I've also got candles and things of that nature, but I thought it would be really lovely to share with you a few things about caring for your kerosene and a few treasure trove tips that will help you if you decide that that's something that you would like to do, is to live the old-fashioned way, sort of like Tasha Tudor and myself. So now, mind you, I do the same thing that Tasha did and make my own candles, so from beeswax. And at the start, I did have a company that I was going with that sold the candles quite inexpensively, but I've decided to stop making my own candles like Tasha did on the big old fire pit. So, but anyway, so yeah, I keep stocked up on the candles. I only have a few in here, but I have loads in my cupboard. So I thought that this would be a few things like caring for your wicks and that nature. I have a beautiful several links that I would like to share with you as well. So I'm going to put this in a blog post so that you can use the things that you need, and they will be beneficial in finding those particular places that you can purchase things with really good prices and all of that sort of thing. So I pick this up, normally a couple of these at the Lowe's, and I think they're around in between $35 to $50, and they last me quite a long time. I've had this one probably at least close to a year. It might even be longer, and I've still got, if you look, I still have a bit of, and this is the one that has the, like, it's very low odor, and it helps with, you know, keep the smell down, so it's not really strong. And so yeah, I really like this one, and you can find it where they have the barbecue things at. I also think this is a lovely thing. This is something that I found, and it's a scent, and I got the amber smell, and you just put a bit of this in, and it tells you the directions and all of that, but you can purchase that, and I'll leave that link for you as well, so that when the kerosene lamps are burning, it puts off a beautiful scent rather than your just typical kerosene smell. So this smells a bit like amber, and you know, you could do like vanilla if you wanted to. They have many different scents and all, but I wanted this one, so it was very subtle, you know, very subtle. And so another thing that you will want to have is, this is just an inexpensive funnels that I got. You can get them for a set for about $5 at your local you know, Walmart or something like that. But these, several sets of these, so I have one for just the kerosene and transferring it, because I don't want to use these for the food after I have used them for the kerosene. I know you can wash them and all of that, but it was a few bucks and I already had 2 sets, so I literally just use these for my kerosene and my tiny little lamps and all of that. So you can pick up a set of these. It comes like stacked, and they have the different sizes, which is really helpful, so you can transfer it in. I also keep an extra one of these in where all of my stash, you know, in the cupboard, where all of my shades, my lanterns, all my extra wicks, and all of that. This, because you need a little spout thing here. And then I know how much each lamp holds, so that's very beneficial, so that you don't over pour. And also I picked one of these up in the medical section of like your Walmart or something like that. You can get a pack of them for about $3 £3, okay? And I cipher the kerosene so that I can put it into the lanterns as well. So these are the things that you're going to want. Obviously, you will also want some matches, and you will want a good cloth to use that will be, you know, for only your kerosene, okay? Always keep your shades very clear and clean. And also another thing that is very helpful for reflection is either, like, this is a brass backing. You know, back in the olden days, in the Victorian era, they always had something that would reflect. So like this is brass, or they have the kind of a mirror. Anything that would be reflective is very, very lovely. And also mercury glass is very, very good. So mercury glass is very, very lovely, and it has a good reflection. But you could do a mirror, you could do like pie tins, make your own sort of thing. You could buy a little crafty mirror and you could glue it to something if you wanted to. I mean, you could be very creative. Or I will also leave a website that I find all of my wicks, all of my different round wicks, flat wicks, all of those things, so you can get, you know, them to continually replenish your things, okay? So you have to pardon me because I have no makeup on my hair, and because, you know, we've been out of electric, you know, because I'm in Florida and we had the hurricane, 2 of the hurricanes, so Helene and the Milton. So we're still without electricity, but I thought this was a rather fine time to share with you these little tips, and hopefully that you will find some benefit from them. So I hope that I gave you some fun things to think about, and realizing that when things and catastrophic events happen like this, it's very lovely to be prepared, because when you're prepared, you're not fearful, and you're not anxiety ridden, or you're not vexed in any manner, because you're prepared. And so I always find it reassuring that I'm very self-sufficient in that way. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a lovely day. And as always, I'm most affably yours until my next swim. Cheers, darlings. Toodle pip.